everybody. I hope you're having a good start to your week. I wanted to share this massive album. I recently said on Instagram that I finished December Daily, so I wanted to do a detailed walkthrough. It's a long video, but I appreciate you watching. Let's get started. This album is near bursting, and I think for next year I will probably get 2 albums so I don't feel like I have to be limited to what stories I tell, excluding stories, or even like I did this year, I did a lot of collages just so that way I could get in what I wanted to get in. Because as you can see, when I open this album, it is all the way up to the rings. I mean, it can barely close. I just opened with a transparency, a circle, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Chipboard, sticker, acrylic, and then my reason why. There's a little bit of glare because of the page protectors. I'm sorry about that. So this is our second year doing ornaments at Target. And then I had the kids stand in front of the ornaments as kind of a backdrop. I included a picture of both of them with their ornament, because they are just cute posing. One always wants to smile and one usually puts on a funny face. So then this was a before December activity, and I just did a collage again. This was from the product play, December Daily product play number 2 with the trees. So I just included that, and it was a great way to open my album because this is day 1. And I wound up just keeping it very simple with 3x4 photos, a 3x8 collage from In a Creative Bubble, acrylic color cast design. And this was my plan that I started with, that I was going to do it just like this. I was just going to do page protectors and include as much as I could, but as you'll see, I decided that down the road that some things can have a collage. So this wound up, I usually pre-plan everything. If you know me, I pre-plan everything, and somehow I wound up with an extra page, but that was fine because I decided to do what ornament we had for this year and then our first one with my son and my tummy. So this is day 2. I cut a page protector in half so I could do just a little bit of photos there, some layering. As you can see throughout this album, I absolutely loved all the sticker stars. Give me all the stickers and all the puffies, please. And I let my kids decorate. Second year in a row where I basically passed out ornaments to them and said, have at it. And then day 3 was our elves, which we've had for, I think, 6 years. We've had these elves. I probably should have just put this on a page protector or outside of the page protector. This flips up. This starts day 4. I wanted to document the little story, so I included the nativity, a digital brush, and then a little bit of journaling. Cut off a page protector, added in some sequins, and a little tab. Thought that turned out pretty good. And then on the back, this is another thing that I really like to capture is my children and their relationship in December. It has really nothing to do with December, but it's something I've done for quite a few years, so I just continue it. I don't stage the photos, I just capture it when I capture it. And this year it was the 5th. It was so cute. We got to go on a date night for this December, which was awesome. That doesn't happen that often. I included our dinner, us, some tickets, a little tag with some more little photos, lots of acrylic and all kinds of product on this one. Day 7, pretty simple. I used this large photo of my daughter, which I absolutely loved, and I included it huge and some stars. I don't remember what kit they're from, but they're from something. Something Allie Edwards, right? Making sure this is straight. Still learning, guys. So this was my daughter's field trip that she went on, and I put little snapshots there, our selfie, and then my daughter right here. And this is definitely a favorite day. And this was definitely a favorite day. We have a lot of traditions that we do in December, and we've kind of narrowed it down. So this year I didn't feel like I had to do so much. But you still have that pressure of wanting to do so much in December. But this tradition is seeing the Santa train, and I think this was our 6th year. And instead of doing a lot of page protectors, I decided a collage would work best. So I think these started out as 2x2, and then in Photoshop Elements, I just kept making them smaller. Like I highlighted all of them, and I just kept making them smaller and smaller until I had a little bit of space. So I think they wound up a little less than 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch. And then I pop dotted a few, and then these are my favorite photos. My daughter running to Santa, my mom, my kids, and the Santa train. And I just didn't have a place for the journaling, so I just stuck it up there. And I made sure to include my kids sitting on Santa, my daughter, and then my son. And then this was the second part of the day. My grandma put together a really cool Hawaiian-themed Christmas party. My daughter participated in the dancing. I copied the theme of the collages with a 4x8, pop dotted 2, called it done. This one is about finding joy, just with a lazy Saturday at home. So that's a big theme for me, is just finding joy and celebrating the little moments. My son captured me on the trampoline. That's actually my daughter she was jumping with a skeleton arm from Halloween. So I just included it just the way it was. And then a picture of my kids at my feet. Absolutely love this photo. And use some digital brush, create joy and love you good. And this is baking, which we also try to do at least once. And I have them baking there, and I tried out the labels from the kit. Not sure if I like them, but I wanted to try them. The gold is Elle's Studio, and then a little flip pocket to add in more photos. Day 11. So this is about me finding joy and just trying to see the good and the happy in all the chaos and the busyness. So I used the new story kit Joy, documenting what's bringing me joy, a little collage from In a Creative Bubble, and just repeated stamping. And then on the back is 12, talking about my daughter and her drawing and how far it's come. And then that night we had a concert for her in kindergarten. I included one photo of her and then a little smaller photos there. I actually wish, this is one of the ones where I wished I had maybe made it a double page spread, because my son actually went and found the special cupcake that my daughter really wanted but wasn't able to grab for whatever reason, but he came to the rescue. So that's one of the stories I wish I had added in a little bit more detail about. Day 13 is my husband was off, so he helped finish up the cards so I could take a nap. I wasn't feeling so great. Then we played a new game. They actually went Christmas shopping too. And then we cuddled in the evening. Day 14, we went to a local thing around our corner, which is like a court full of houses that all decorate their lights. And I made a little tree here and a tree here with some color cast designs pieces. And I used another In a Creative Bubble template, a 3x8 template. I can link it at the bottom of my video, alter it so that way I'd have a big photo in the middle. And then on the back, just one of her 3x8 holiday printables. And then that night we also did gingerbread houses, and I just did really cute photos of them. This just happened to be color. Not sure how it came out that way, but I just went with it. And I also used a new Simple Stories 4x6 flip pocket, and I just love that. The new iPhone 8, so I did a portrait, and I love how it looks like they're concentrating. So I really like that picture. It's cute of them. Day 15, another day at home, because I had a Christmas project to work on, so we stayed home. They enjoyed coloring and forts, and I really love capturing their sweet little faces, concentrating and just so happy by the simple things. And the journaling, this was the day I got to myself, and my daughter actually cut out these circles. She saw them sitting around and she said to me, Mom, I was just trying to help you. I know they're not perfect, but I wanted to help you. And she didn't think I was gonna put them in my album, and I did. I love them. That's another story in and of itself. And my husband and I cuddled on the couch, so I included that, despite him not liking selfies. And then my son reading on the 17th. And then a couple days later, on an app called Time Hop, a photo showed up of him from 3 years prior, basically in the same spot. So I journaled all about that and how he used to be a reluctant reader, but now he just reads like crazy, and it makes me so proud. And another one, a simple story where like the day didn't seem so festive, it just seemed like a normal day. And then this little one gets out of the bath and she starts singing Rudolph at the top of her lungs. It was just the best. And then day 19, getting to be at my daughter's school to help with the gingerbread people and hunting for them, which was so fun. Included a 4x6 there of her artwork. Day 20 is my husband and I shopping, which was a lot of fun. He doesn't like selfies, that's why I made that funny face. Some extra stories. And then to break it up, I did a transparency with a circle, some stars, just lots of different materials. And I got this idea from another scrapbooker, Mindy Nebar. I don't think I'm gonna say her name right, but I'll put her information at the bottom. But she did this, the page protector that way, and I don't think I've ever seen it used that way. So I had to try it, and I included a bunch of just random little, and then on the back, me playing a hilarious game, a hilarious meme that I saw on Facebook. It says, I hate it when people ask me if I'm ready for Christmas. No, Susan, I'm not even ready for today. And then getting featured in the Allie Edwards email, that was super cool. And then getting to talk to my friend Beck in Australia with our kids, that was so much fun. Twinkling Lights, our favorite show this season. A family afternoon at the jump place. Another tradition is my best friend of 16 years coming to visit, Uncle Carlos. Our picture around the tree, a list of everything that we did, some more fun photos, the tickets, my kids with their uncle, presents. My daughter loves to get a swing ride. And then the two of us always have a tradition of staying up way too late, taking silly selfies and using those hilarious Snapchat filters to make our voices sound funny. It's hilarious. And then Christmas Eve, just lounging around the house, and I saw these cuties in the window with the lights. They'd knocked all the lights down in my daughter's room, and they were just cuddling. December 25th, acrylic from Color Cast Designs, and just a family photo the night before, and then a little something about how my son captured Santa. And then I used the Pam Baldwin December Daily Product Play 2 collage, the tag collage, just to kind of wrap it up. It's not that I couldn't have included more protectors. I mean, I could have. The album's about ready to bust, but I just really wanted it concise and simple, and I didn't want to overwhelm myself. So I just did my favorite photos, called it done. And then when we got back, we finished up. So I did celebrating with my in-laws, and I did another tag collage to keep it the same, and some stickers, puppies, call it done. And then the last page is a selfie from our vacation that we took on the 27th, and then that's it. It is done. Wrap it up. There you go. That is my 8th year of doing December Daily. Next year will be number 9. Not even halfway into January and I'm done with this. I'm happy with that. Thank you for watching.